When I was younger, my family and I would visit Mexico at least twice a year to visit family, and the place where we would always stop was a small town called Hermoso, near the border. Unlike the pictures that are being shown right now, the part of town that I went to was really dirty and grungy. While it may not have been the prettiest place in the world, everybody was really nice and everybody was really friendly. I would always go visit a small park near the center of town, while during the day it was a normal park, with the exception of a hamburger stand being inside a gazebo. At night is when it changed to an exciting place. Every weekend, the people of the town would set up a carnival inside the park. It was complete with rides and small games. I would get on every ride and play games. Even if I never won anything, I would always have a good time. This went on for a couple years. Some rides would change, different people would come and go, but the atmosphere was always the same, having a good time and enjoying the rides. Even though the drug cartel in Mexico has been around for many years, one of the main reasons the violence has increased in the last couple of years is due to a big split between Los Zetas and the Gulf Cartel. The split between the two cartels left them being bitter rivals against each other. Also during this time, other cartels around Mexico started forming. In Hermoso, the main cartel that terrorizes the land is the Zetas, and violence has increased due to the Gulf Cartel also being close by. At first, the violence was just directed towards the rival gangs shooting each other, but now has spilled into shooting pedestrians, deserters of gangs, and even tourists just visiting the country. Over the last couple of years, death due to drug violence has increased dramatically in Mexico. While just in 2011, over 16,000 deaths have been reported. Violence is such a daily occurrence now that if you do a quick Google search for cartel violence, you can find an article about a killing that happened only a couple days ago, and some only a couple hours ago. According to my cousin who just moved to the US for safety, it was almost a daily occurrence to hear gunshots being fired, and it wasn't a surprise that somebody got killed in the city. The carnival continued for a while, but due to the growing violence and threats made by the cartel, it slowly disappeared. What finally killed the carnival was the one day when they were setting up, gunshots were fired by a cartel member, killing one person and injuring others. The carnival was obviously canceled for the night, but then never set up again. According to my cousin, people who can move to the US moved there for protection. Others who couldn't get into the US would try to move to a safer city, while the ones who couldn't move live in fear every day. Now there has been attempts by the government to stop the cartels from spreading the terror in Mexico. Near the end of his term, former President Vicente Fox sent troops to Nuevo Laredo to fight the cartels. Then, under former President Felipe Calderon, who also sent troops to fight the cartel, also tried to establish harsher laws for cartel members when arrested. He even tried to legalize some of the drugs so they can reduce the amount of money the cartel makes, and in theory, reduce the violence. And now with the new president of Mexico being inaugurated a couple days ago, Enrique Peña Nieto, he has to find a way to stop or at least reduce the violence in Mexico. Because as right now, it's in a dark place. It doesn't look like it's going to get better anytime soon.